Hello! Today we'll be continuing on with the car jack assembly. We will be working on the hex nut. Alright, so it's going to be this nut right here. I think they mislabeled it because it says the nut is 15, but when we go down here it's actually 16, so no problems. So these guys right here. Alright, so we have already completed these. If you want to see them, by all means click on the item in my playlist and you can watch me build that from scratch. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to take M14, we're going to take P1-14 and we're going to modify it. So instead of spending all the time to rebuild this, we will simply modify the parameters of it and build it that way. So we're building P1-16 now. So let's do a file save as of our piece, but first of all, please take a screenshot of this, or you can download the PDF from the link in the description. So I'll put this on my second screen now, and this is the bolt. This is the P1-14 bolt. I will do file save as, and I will name this P-116. Or P1-16, okay. There we are. Let's go to modeling, M. All right, here's our existing nut. So what we want to do is we want to, we want to go into sketch 1, double click on that. And this is 8 millimeters. We need to change this to a total of 9.6. So let's double click on that guy. We're going to do 9.6 divided by 2. Nope, we don't need to change it to expressions. All right, and then we can escape and finish that guy. All right, it's looking a little goofy, but let's repair this. All right, so next is sketch, this sketch right here. Let's double click on that sketch, and we got to change this to, remember we discussed that the tap sizes need to change. They need to be a little bit smaller so that you can actually tap this. So you have to drill this hole. This is a M6 tap. We need to drill it at 5.2. All right, so let's put 5.2 in here. Escape, finish. It's going to complain. It's saying my symbolic threads are broken now, but what I can do is go in there and fix those symbolic threads. Double click on that guy. Now we can double click on this guy, and this is exactly what we want. M6 by 1.0. Okay, it has reapplied that. All right, so next is we need to change the height of this. So let's go to extrude. Let's change the extrude height to 4.2. Okay, so it changed the height of it, and you can see it kind of goofed up the removal of the chamfer on the edges here. We'll fix that in a second. So let's go and see. Let's click on that sketch right there. We're going to change the size of the sketch right here. So we want to change that. So we're going to click on this guy. Yep, that should be 9.6 total. Yep, perfect. Choose OK, finish. So it's doing the one. We can delete a couple of these. Let's delete that subtract. We're going to delete the mirror feature. That automatically updated, which is good. Now we will do a subtraction of that. Let's see how that looks. Click on the body, target, tool, okay. And there we are, exactly what we want. Now we want to flip that. So let's undo this guy. We can click on that, not on the eyeball. So let's click here. Let's do a right click, delete. And we want to take this guy and flip it. So let's actually click on this datum plane. Where's our datum plane at? It has to be moved. So actually this top datum plane, we can just take the 4.2 and divide 4.2 into 2. Let's take this plane right here, and then we're going to move down, offset 2.1. Okay, there we are. So now let's mirror this guy amongst that one. All right, what we want to do now is mirror geometry. So it's not going to be a mirror feature, actually. It's going to be mirror geometry. So we're going to go over here, click on the geometry. So geometry is the entire thing. There we go. Specify plane. There. Okay. So it just mirrored that. All right, so now let's go to subtract. Target, nut, body, this guy. Target, nut, body, this guy. Now we can hide our planes and our sketches. Plane. Everything else looks, we gotta get rid of that. Oh, no, we can keep that. That's threads, symbolic threads. All right, so now we go to our drafting, so Control-Shift-D. We're out of date. Let's go update. Now that we have updated it, let's take a look at our size here. So we have, this is 4.2. Let's redo this. It's dotted, means something broke in here. So I just fixed it. All right, we got 30 degree. We got M6 by 1.0 and 9.6. And the only thing it doesn't update is your note. So let's delete that note. But this automatically updated. So this is actually probably better to have if you have many things that you're updating, and drawing, you have to, the drawing will automatically update if you have this type of symbolic thread, as opposed to the other one, which was just a note, it won't update. So that concludes our video of the P1-16, the M6 by 1.0 nut. So like and subscribe, thanks, and bye.